Charlie, thank you, Charlie, for all your hard work and effort. All right. Assuming that everything is on and working and good, Thursday evening has begun officially here on YouTube. For me and you, at least. For us. Charlie, you can live right there if you want to. Why don't you just go over here, though? Get out of my way. Oh, yeah. Well, let's do this while I'm introducing Thursday and shuffling things around here. I'm going to get this ready. Now, you know what I mean. Because first of all, we have this wine. And this is one of the two brands I usually buy because they're usually on sale at the grocery store. And this one I especially like because what we're going to do is we're going to take this. We're going to do a little review of this. We're going to make this a special brand of wine. Ready? Farting ROO. The farting kangaroo wine. And here we go. Hold on. Farting ROO. There we go. It's official now. Farting ROO wine is going to be poured into my throat. And where's the cap? Oh, here's the cap. So this is what we do. We come here Thursday. I start doing this, whatever I'm doing right now, at 7 p.m. East Coast time. And then for 2 hours, we kind of hang out and I tell you some interesting and weird stuff and fun stuff and funny stuff and dumb stuff that's going on in my world. And hopefully you're entertained by it and we can all socialize via this thing called a computer. It's crazy, these computers. What we can do with these computers, I tell you what. I got so much to talk about. First of all, cheers to everybody for being here. I'm going to go say hi to some people. Okay? We're going to do this right now. Everybody. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Vincent was the very first in the chat. And that means his name goes in the drawing for our firsts and lasts prize drawing at the beginning of each year. In January of this year, I went back and reviewed all the live streams I did from the previous year, picked the person who was first in the chat and very last in the chat, put them in 2 different hats, picked winners out of both of those hats. So if you're first or last in any of my live streams, your name goes in a hat and you could win some really cool records. Just ask people who have won stuff before. They won some good records and some art and some weirdness. And then here's writer Jordan Gory Jory Lurie. And the faster I can say that name, the better. Thank you for hitting that Fonzie thumbs up button. Interesting way those things work with the algorithms, but it does help the channel. Now, Vincent, of course, yes, I will be in town in Raleigh then. Just get in touch with me. Oh, you'll bring a gift. That's nice. Get in touch with me. We'll work it out. Oh, yes, there we go. You can just contact me however you want. Yeah, send me your email and then we'll work stuff out. There are numerous ways to contact me. So just go ahead and pick one and then we'll be sure to hang out. Weirdness folks. I like that. Weirdness folks. Well, it is true. A bunch of weirdos tend to hang out here. I like weird stuff. I don't tend to do normal stuff very much. I don't know. And he's talking about piles, and that's okay. Now, Zeb, greetings. Record Hound. I do like that weirdness folks thing. That's kind of funny. Zeb, Devo news. Well, nothing's groundbreaking. I thought I was going to be able to announce a special guest at Devotional today. Not yet. Soon. But I do want to show you this. Okay, so I got this sample in the mail. What do you think this is? What does that look like? That looks like a turntable slip mat, doesn't it? For records. So anyway, Devo's merchandise company, I said, we want to do a slip mat. And so they sent me this as an example, and it's nice. It's very thin. Nice and dense, but thin. And nice print on it. So Devo will be making a turntable slip mat, official Devo slip mat, very soon. So that's something to look forward to. There was another piece of Devo news I wanted to hit you to tonight, but I can't just yet. I thought I was going to be able to, but I can't. But there are interesting things to talk about as far as Devo goes. And I do want to remind everybody that the Devo fan convention, which is called the Devotional, which has been going on for over 20 years in Ohio, it's an annual event. We have just announced the dates finally, officially, and tickets and t-shirt sales and all that stuff. You can go to the link I just posted there, and if you're interested in coming to Devotional or getting a fancy Devotional t-shirt, you can do so at that link, and we'd appreciate the support, of course. So that's kind of cool that we're on that road. We've announced Devotional. Tickets are selling. We've sold a lot of tickets so far. I'm going to guess we're between 150 and 200 tickets sold already. And that's without announcing any guests, any bands, any prizes for the first 100 ticket purchasers, which there will be, all of those things. We just can't tell you yet. But we thought it was important to get the tickets and the dates out there. And so everybody's ready for the event. Now, I'm falling behind on saying hi to people, but Wasega George, of course. Hello. Peter Graves, of course. Good friends and supporters here of the channel. I appreciate that. Butter Knives, artist extraordinaire. Devo obsessed artist extraordinaire, Butter Knives. Very fancy name there with the crowns and things. And there's the artwork in the avatar there of the Butter Knives. Artwork of the Butter Knives. Great to see you. And hopefully we'll be seeing you at Devotional. You know what I mean? Miss you, of course. Love back at you. I'm so glad you're here. It would not be right without you. Now, can I just, after I say hi to everybody, Amina, hello. Amina, you know what? I can't find that. Don't even worry about that shipping charge for that Thor poster. Don't even worry about it. Well, this is a good thing, Butter Knives. Learning how to multitask, especially multitasking when you're kind of doing one thing that's not fun and another thing that's more fun. If you can do that, that's power in life. That you'll have a power. Mm-hmm. You'll have a skill that some of your friends will not have. Record Hound is saying hi to everybody. Not into sports. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like Leafs. There's certain kind of leaves that I appreciate more than others. Miss you, Butter Knives. Miss you, Butter Knives. Devo 13, what's happening? Lost John Morgan. I don't know who John Morgan is. Jerry Springer, really? My goodness, what happened to Jerry Springer? I guess he was just old. That's crazy, man. One of those people you just don't think ever's going to go away, you know? Jerry Springer. Hey, what's up, Dave? Oh my God, Dave! I'm so glad to see you, man. I'm glad to see you on Sir James streams every now and then. Good to see you. And I'm coming. Hey, Hop Frog, I'm coming out to California at least 2 times over this summer, end of June and end of July, probably for about a week each time, a few days at least. So maybe we can hook up then, possibly, maybe. I would love to. Bill Pittman. So believe it or not, I got my act together and got here in time for the live broadcast while I'm door dashing, which is like maybe some magic amulets. Greatly appreciated. Oh wow, door dashing. Well, look, you're doing it, man. You're on the clock, and you're also here watching, and I appreciate that, Bill. Drive safely, and send us some French fries. Everything sounds great. Okay, great, Peter. I know I'm a little bit behind, everybody. Please just be patient with this old fella. Tim is here, of course, my longest living friend, much to his dismay, and he's here. He's my moderator. He's omnipotent. All right, here we go. JBL, who lives where? I know where you live. Hailing from Pittsburgh, JBL L100 Classic Fan Club is here. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Heckfar! Woo! Heckfar, where are you going to see Soap Girls? Are you going to see the Soap Girls in this tour? I'm going to see them. Wisconsin. They have several shows in Wisconsin. I'm going there. I'm going to fly there. Fly a plane there. I think that's what I'm going to do. It just makes sense. They're playing so many shows in Wisconsin. I just want to go see show after show after show for a few days. That'd be really cool. Ever seen the movie Preppies? I think so. Well, Preppies were weird, but they were weird to us weirdos, which means they were normal. Weirdos think normal is weird. I don't know what I'm saying. Max Mars, hello. There's not 94 watching Max Mars. Come on, man. That is unusual. Now, if this was Rachel, let me just give this a plug real quick while we're talking about channels with those kind of viewers. There's a channel called Rachel's Ghost, a friend of mine who used to be called Rachel the Music Ma'am. And she is on YouTube now as Rachel's Ghost because of some fiasco that happened with her channel getting taken down by some trolls. Anyway, she's back. She has a great following. She streams at least once a day, I believe, for the most part. In the morning, here on the East Coast, starts around 9. Goes for 3-4 hours sometimes. And she's awesome. She always tells people about my channel and my show. So I put her link to her channel in the chat there. If you're not following her and watching her stuff, you should. I would watch it much more if I had the time. I used to watch it all the time, every morning. And then stuff opened up and the world became more normal. And here we are, busy again. Busy. Now, here we go. This is my boy here. My boy, Mr. Bizarro here. And how's it going, buddy? Buddy, I'll tell you, you and everybody else here, I'll tell you. First of all, Mr. Bizarro always typically streams right after me. I assume tonight is no different. He plays good music. He talks very romantically to us all for a while drinking, which is always good. And it's a good show. So yeah, Mr. Bizarro, we like that you're here. I have something to say to you and other people here. Just a second. Cape Cod Ken, what's up? Good to see you always. What happened? I would have won the best walls poll. Oh, see, I miss you, man. I really miss being able to go over there and keep up with what's going on. It's the busiest part of my day is between 7 a.m. and 12:30 or 1. I'm working constantly during those times. It's just, God. But thank you for updating me. I like to know what's going on there. And yeah, I would win the damn walls contest. Any wall in my house would win. I got lots of walls and they'd all win. Marty, what's happening, Marie? Good to see you as always. Now, I wanted to say, everybody who ordered these wonderful shirts of my friend here, okay, Super Chat Charlie, we had these shirts made, right? Glow in the dark eyes and toilet, just like the real Super Chat Charlie. And a lot of you pre-ordered these, which I appreciate. They're all shipped. They have all been mailed. You should be getting them very soon. And thank you for your support. There are a few left of these on my silly little big cartel store And in case you wanted to get one of the few remaining shirts there of Super Chat Charlie, because I don't think they'll be reprinted, you can go to the link I just posted. Check it out. Look at that. I just love it's such a good print. Can I just show you, like, because I'm a screen printer kind of at heart. I used to be a screen printer in the 80s, 90s. And man, the detail, look at the detail of that screen print. And this isn't like a decal this is like a screen print, man. And it's nice. So nice quality. And they're on good shirts. I love this brand, Bella Canvas. It's nice. So yeah, good job by Bifocal Media, who has done DEVO shirts in the past. They've done lots of punk rock shirts. They've done shirts with art by Chris Sherry, who some of you know does a lot of punk rock Sharpie art in that world. And so yeah, that's all done. I shipped them all out. There was probably a little over a dozen people who ordered, but some of those people ordered multiple shirts. So probably sold about 20 shirts right off the bat, which is great. Really great. A great start. And now I'll just have to get rid of the rest of them. And that is going to be fun to give people. Like I might even give one to 100 Gex when I see him Tuesday, 100 Gex show. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so psyched. I have been working on a video the last couple of days of me unboxing and opening some 100 Gex purchases I've made recently. Kind of in preparation for the show and in excitement over the show, I was convinced by myself to buy 100 Gex stuff. So I'm working on a video. It'll be up by Saturday. And I hope that some of you bought tickets to the Raleigh show or any of the shows on their tour, because they're all selling out, including Raleigh. It's sold out. But you really should consider going to see some music that kids like. The young people, they love it. Who else is here? Ryan Anderson. Holy balls, Ryan number 1 is here. He'll dispute that. He'll say he's Ryan number 2, but I think he's Ryan number 1. So good to see you, Ryan. Vinyl Richie. Look, he keeps talking about this beer called NFL Draft. I've never heard of a draft beer called that. Is that for not for losers or nincompoop, flailing lizard? What is NFL? Why would you name a draft beer that? That's not a sexy name. It's not a sexy name. But damn it, Vinyl Richie, we're glad to see you. I know it was a few minutes ago. Hopefully you're still here. The Waxed. My God, dude, I want to tell you, I'm coming to LA twice at least this summer. End of June for a few days, end of July for a few days, okay? Let's get together. Do some record shopping, maybe, who knows? Maybe we'll run naked through the streets. You first. Sadly, my work schedule is changing, so I'll be in and out of the coming weeks depending on the people I'm taking care of. It's all good, Marie. We understand that you are a caregiver and you could go give care. Speaking of that, can we, Daddy Richie is right. Let's just call Vinyl Richie Daddy Richie from now on, okay? Or we can call him Vanilla Richie. Because Vinyl Gorilla was in here, and I called him Vanilla Gorilla, and that really stuck. Vanilla Gorilla, I like to call him. So pumped for devotional. I'm so pumped that you're going to be there, dude. That's going to be great. I can't. Oh, Adrian, what's happening? Good to see you, Adrian, all the time. All right, so what I wanted to say was, geez. Oh, hey, look, I haven't seen you in a while. What is happening? Wow. I got to check out your page. Oh, man. Crap. Okay, so you got to send me the link to your page sometime via email or some kind of social media message. It's so good to hear that you've done that. Awesome. I like hearing that people, NFL draft is too sexy. Anything is too sexy with this hat because it's got green phalluses on it. But some people call them pickles or pharmaceuticals, but I think they're phalluses. By Cat Rapes Dog. I remember that band. Vanilla Richie in the house. Record Hound. Hey, Dave. Hope you and Jen are in the clear now. Oh, no. What happened to Dave and Jen? I hope everything's cool. UFO Bigfoot. What's up? Good to see you. Hope you're still making stickers, man. I do stick your sticker every now and then. I think I'm running out, though. Gitters. Not been on one of your streams since an IG one. Wow. Gitters. What? Was your name Gitters? Gitters, welcome. Welcome, Gitters. Cheers to you. I need to drink more anyway. Cheers, Gitters. Welcome to this. Oh, and look, we have another great guy here, Tony of Massive Hot Dog Recall. Wasn't it funny that we are just talking about these little green hot dogs a minute ago? What's happening, Tony? Good to see you. Let's see. Dude, welcome back. What brought you back? And thank you. That's all I have to say. What brought you back? And thank you for coming back. We're doing better. Oh, Hop Frog, I hope you guys are okay. I don't know what happened. But speaking of which, speaking of people that we're concerned with, and I'll start this off, okay? Now, don't anybody do it yet, okay? Please don't type anything in the chat yet. We're going to do this whole thing that I like to call positives, where I ask people to tell me something positive that happened to you since last Thursday. And all you have to do is in the chat, start with the word positive and then briefly tell me something good, something forward moving, something awesome, something funny, something positive that happened to you in the last week. And I'm going to start with mine. My positive is that I finally got a response from Deadwack66 via email. I finally did. I've emailed him 3 times, finally got a response. He is alive and well. He is doing fine. He's okay. He just had to step away from the YouTube for a while. And he's a caretaker as well. This is why I was telling Marie earlier that we are familiar with caretakers. And his job in that, his duties in that field have increased a bit, I think. And he's just had to take a break from the YouTube and all that stuff. And so anyway, but I did confirm that he is okay. And that was great because I was really concerned. I don't like when people just disappear off YouTube with no explanation. That's weird to me. And it usually means something horrible happened. But I think he just got busy with other things. So now let's see here. Watched the rare CDs video and felt like dropping in. Oh, wow. Yeah, I need to do more of those rare whatever videos, cassettes, CDs, whatever. But, once you do those, you kind of blow your wad really on the first 1 or 2 videos. You do have that rare stuff. So I'm not sure how much other really interesting rare stuff I've gained since doing those videos, but I do need to try to think of some because people love those. They love that stuff. And I do too. I like watching videos like that. Positive, going to see TSOL tomorrow. Oh my God. The singer for TSOL. What's his name? Is it Jack? No. What's the singer for TSOL's name? He's great. I never knew much about TSOL when I was a kid. I had them on some comps. I knew them. I saw them in the movie. Was it Suburbia? Anyway, I saw them around, but I never knew anything about them. And then I saw them play with the Dickies a few times last year. And my God, they were great. And the singer is so great. That's what it is, the porpoise. It's the porpoise peni. And that is a long-running, way old joke between me and my friends from the 80s, I believe that comes from. And I can only imagine you got that information from Cameron. I think I told Cameron that story. Oh, positive, writing a new song with my band. I would love to hear it. Getters, what's the name of your band? Can we know? Can we know? Now that we know he's okay, pull his wrench. No, he might be using that wrench for other work, Positive, I went to Florida last week and wore my energy dome literally everywhere, even in the pool. My friend's parents were confused, but I thought that was funny. That is great to confuse the normies. It's great. Confusion is power. Why do you think, the world's so screwy? The more people are confused, the more power you have over them. So yeah, confuse those people, butter knives. That's great. I love hearing stories like that. We're just wearing a DEVO hat, starts a commotion. Positive, my penis stopped dripping. Well, that could be positive if that was disease-induced dripping. But some people just like a drip, like a steady drip. I don't know where that came from, but I'm looking for a steady drip. Oh, another positive, I started writing a comic. Well, I can't believe you haven't done that before. And there's a devil. I like the devil. Suburbia and Night of the Demons remake. Oh, I don't know the Night of the Demons. I don't know that one. Did I miss any positives? Oh, look, I did. What is that? Surfing and sun. You are a surfer. I love that. I wish I could do that. Too tall and lanky and uncoordinated. Let's see more. Oh, here we go. JBL from Pittsburgh says positive, got Tosca Deli 9-4 LP reissue. What the heck is that? What the heck is Tosca Deli 9? What the? That's way over my head. I'm glad he's okay. Yeah, I totally get it. Eventually wanted to get a case manager job, so I understand. Yeah, I know. It happens. But I'm Jack. That's his name. Jack Grisham. He was so cool. So nice. Such an adorable guy. Well, yeah, I mean, we have to congratulate Richie if it was intentional that he wanted his penis to stop dripping, because sometimes you just want that thing to go. Celery! And that somehow keeps popping up here. Positive. Scored ticks to see X. Oh my God. Tennessee Cave? Well, you're talking about the band, right? Heckfar? Now, Heckfar, I don't know if you answered me, but are you going to see the Soap Girls anywhere? Because I think that's where I met you, right? Did I meet you in the Soap Girls world, Heckfar? Or am I getting you confused with Fuzz, with the guy named Fuzz? Oh my, that is deep geek reference there. That is deep reference. Deep geek. Smack Lords. Whoa, is that like the drug smack? I don't know what. Oh, that's the name of your band. Smack Lords. Fuck, that's great. Positive. What? Now I just skipped over it. How did I do that? Where the hell did it go? Well, goddamn. Hold on. Oh, here we go. New guitar, like a brand new guitar, Dave, or something that you're working on refurbishing, because I know you do that a lot. Thank you again for this sweet baby here. My matte black rocker guitar. I love it so much. Dave, I can't tell you how many times I walk by that thing every day. Not only do I notice how dusty it is, which is a shame, but I just really want to pick it up and play it. There's too many deadlines. So there's too much going on, too much rock and roll deadlines right now. But it is good to know that Vinyl Richie has stopped the insane dripping. And it wasn't just dripping. It was like a cinnamon bun drip. It was like cinnamon roll drip. Very thick and slow and tedious. It took all day to run down his leg. Are we getting too graphic? Driving all-nighters this weekend in Vandergraaf, PA. Sounds good. Yeah, I can't believe you're getting another guitar. How many guitars do you own, Dave? Jeez. New Wiener demo. Massive hot dog recall. Mindless hot dog recall would be good too. Massive hot dog recall rules. And I don't even, I hope you're playing devotional again. I don't even know the bands that are playing it. Ryan Anderson, you should allow your penis to drip when the temperature is below freezing. It could save your life if you're trying to beat, not off, if you're trying to beat some kind of cold, frostbite. It could heal frostbite, I've heard. Now, we saw it in the local paper. Oh, that's where you get good band names. Let's see. What is going on here? A brand new guitar. Whoa, congrats, dude. Been rocking cassettes all after morning. Cassettes sound good if you're lucky and they're vintage and they play well. They really do sound good. I think I missed a positive. Crap. Marie, what did I miss? Was it yours, Marie? Oh, Christ. Hold on. Wiener demo. Drive in. That's good to know. Hop frog. Positive. Here we go. My friend told me to go get hammered at the new grocery stores somewhat near us. Won't that lead to indiscriminate grocery buying by drunk people? Which could be funny. You could come home with a bunch of Oreos or something. Or Cheetos, or in my case, Cheetos. All right, now look, I got some stuff to tell you. First of all, I want to tell you about my cats. All right, I have a cats update. Now, many of you know I have two cats that have lived with me for 11 years, Miss Cricket and Miss Meowser. I adopted them when they were 6 to 8 weeks old. Back in 2012, I think it was. So anyway, they have been living here all their lives. They've never been outside, really. They've never met another cat. They've just known themselves and me and this house. So recently, late last year, early this year, I had to adopt a stray cat because he was not doing well. He was young. He's a 2-year-old little boy named Marty. And he was outside. I cared for him for a few months while he was outside. And then it got to be really cold here in North Carolina, freakishly cold, like 14 degrees for a few days. So I had to eventually let him in the house, even though I had a heated house that I bought for him outside. It wasn't doing it for 14 degrees. So long story short, he's in here now and he's being integrated with the girls. So every Thursday I have little stories about what's happening. So the cool thing is that this morning, this is another positive. Can I do 2 positives today, please? This morning I woke up, and typically what happens when I go to bed, Meowser and Cricket are with me. Cricket has her spot next to my head up here. Meowser has her spot either on my chest, my legs, or by my feet, but they don't ever sleep right next to each other, the cats. So Cricket up here, Meowser down by my feet. And, lately Marty's been trying to join the action on the bed, and the girls won't have it. They hiss and they growl, and they're just disgustingly rude. So, every now and then I'd wake up and I'd hear Marty's little pathetic little meow. He can barely meow. Meow, meow, meow. And then he tries to jump up and the girls hiss, and then he jumps off, and then it's like I got to get up and deal with drama, and it's not a good way to wake up. But today, get this, you guys. I'm going to drink to this before I tell you, because this is really good news. Okay. Oh. Today, you guys, I wake up. It's a miracle. I wake up, open my eyes. Cricket's here in a ball, sleeping. Meowser's at my feet in a ball, sleeping. Marty's right here by my head and my shoulder, kind of hiding from Cricket's view and kind of keeping herself distant from Meowser. But the girls knew she was there. I saw them looking at her. Knew he was there, and they weren't fussing. And so I laid there for probably another hour, just pretending like I was sleeping so that I could see if the cats stayed there together without hissing. And they did. And I got up and they all got out of bed and nobody hissed at each other. So, oh my God, that was a huge step to find him on the bed and then let him being allowed to be there, really, without me getting completely torn up by fighting cats. So here we go. I got to catch up on something here because, I did talk to Ryan, and I want to tell you, I emailed him a couple of times over the last, month or two, because we were concerned, and I never heard back. And then I think the third time I emailed him and said, look, I just want to know if you're okay. And he got back to me, said, yes, I'm okay. I had to take a break from Facebook. I need to be giving some care to my better half. And I just, felt the need to step away for a while. Totally cool. I'm glad he's okay. And I told him that we will celebrate his return when he comes back. And I'll be very glad to see him. So that's good. You never know what, when people disappear like that from YouTube, it's just, you never know. Okay. Vincent, positive, was rewatching an interview with the weatherman yesterday. Oh my God, that was a long time ago. I need to reach out to him again. David, the weatherman Wills from Negative Land. He's not often he doesn't often call you back. He's really shy. He's very, very shy. And he doesn't often call you back, but when he does, it's really fun. And I've talked to him off and on for decades, and he's hilarious, but he's getting older and it's getting harder for him to call people back. I don't know. Hope he's okay. Now, Butter Knives drew, let me just tell you, Butter Knives has a great Instagram channel, also a great YouTube channel, but Butter Knives posted pictures, drawings of not only me and Marty McFarty, but Roxy over the past, week or two. Yeah, you should go check them out. Please go check out Butter Knives. I'm sure there's nobody else named Butter Knives on YouTube or Instagram. Hopefully not. Spud Byro, good to see you. Very good to see you. Is there any kind of Discord I could join? Oh man, I'll tell you what, the youngsters here would know. Butter Knives would know. I don't do the Discord. I tried. It wasn't really much going on there except people just trying to outdo each other with wit or knowledge or abuse. I just don't, I only have time to look at computers really as much as I do. And then I can't branch off into more social media. I just cannot do it. Now, Dave from Jackass Flats is here. A funny fella. Positive. I got 12 months for stealing a calendar, but it's been reduced for time served. If you don't get paid for stealing those jokes, you should. All right. So, yeah. Hey, Smash Machine. Tom, I love the name of your channel. Dude, I'm telling you what, I was walking around the house today, and here's what happened. Here's the second part of the cat story I want to tell you. After this happened, I'll just tell you. So after this thing happened that I'm going to tell you, I had this feeling like, what did I get myself into? Which I think probably a lot of parents who have human children have at some point. They're like, what have I done to my life? I am in prison for 18 years now. That's how I felt for a minute with these cats today. Because I swear, every time I'm trying to get some work done or some sleep done or something that's not cat related, the cats throw me an emergency or some kind of thing to deal with. Today, today was very rainy. So Marty was inside a lot. He didn't fight a lot. He slept a lot, good. But right before the stream, after I changed the litter and I took the trash out, because today's Thursday, I take the trash out, got all the stuff tidied up, put it in the trash, took it out. Marty walks in here to this room over here where there are 2 litter boxes, mainly for Meowser and Cricket because they live up here. Marty typically lives downstairs. He goes in the first litter box and I hear him scratching around. And then a hideous smell. This is the first cat I've ever owned in over 20 years whose poop smells. I've never had a cat whose poop smells. I don't know why. At least in the last 20 years, I haven't. So anyway, his poop smells. And it smells really bad sometimes. And I walk in there and I'm looking over at the box to see who's in there, right? And he comes out and he looks at me sheepishly. And then he goes into the next litter box and finishes in that one because he couldn't stand the smell of his own poop. So he went from one to the other to finish. And then I had to clean out both boxes because they were ruined. They were ruined. That kid, he's going to be such a big cat, a big boy, and he's already acting like a very big boy. So yeah, fatherhood is not fun for me. Yeah, he kind of, he can meow if there's an emergency or he really needs something. But usually it's just very quiet little mews, but his purr box is really loud, dude. His purr box is loud. Anyway, so that was my poop story for today. But it was like, man, it was so bad. It was so stinky. Well, I don't know. They were hissing and fighting a little bit today, but they only get hissy when he plays with them too hard. He'll jump at them like he wants to play, and they think he's going to kill them, but he's just playing. Cats are almost as horrible as cassettes. This is coming from somebody who watches sports, guys. Just all, Richie, I'm coming to California twice. End of June, end of July. We have to meet up. Let's meet up. Let's just get a burger or some. I don't drink coffee, but let's go to a bar. Let's go to the Rainbow or something. Let's do something. I'm going to be there for about a week in end of June and a week in end of July. Maybe we can hook up. All right. Now, this is what Miss U typed. And who knows what's going on in that brain. Look, see, there's more. What is going on with her? Brian. Hi, DEVO boys. I like DEVO from the Salem, Massachusetts record just days 1992. Yeah. Record just put out some really great devolved stuff. I think are you referring to the hardcore era, my friend? Let's see. Yeah, I know it happens, right? And you always wonder what happened. And look, if I was going to drop you guys like a lead balloon and just leave, I would never do it and not let you know. Why not? Like, I feel like I have some kind of obligation to people who do me the favor of coming here to let them know why I disappeared. So yeah, I would, if I was able to let you know I disappeared, I would. Oh, now this is a good question. Speaking of Roxy, how's she doing? Yeah, she got dog handled by a dog. And she's good. She gets her stitches out. 20, I can't remember if it was 23 or 27 stitches, something like that. And her, this part of her arm looks like a shark bit her, dude, I swear. But she's been in the hospital. She's out of the hospital now. She gets her stitches out Tuesday. She was supposed to be here to see 100 gex with us. But yeah, things happen. So it's unfortunate. But she is okay. She will be okay. And we will see her again. And I'll see her when I go out to California in June. Hopefully, maybe I'll see her before then. I don't know. Smash Machine Rocks. Ren Provo, what's up? Good to see you, Ren. Nice to see you. I wonder if Joe's here too. Paulina Angel, I haven't seen you forever. Hello, Film Cat. What's up? Positive, just got home from being filmed for a major documentary. Wow. I'm interested to know. Yep. Documentaries are the only movies I've ever been featured in. 3 documentaries. That's all I've ever been in. Some reason documentaries are the ticket for me to my IMDb account. or IMBD or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. Marty McFarty is a great stage name. Does your cat like to dance in the nude? No, the cats can't take off their fur. I mean, I guess they're always nude, I guess. I mean, they don't dance though. They do jump at each other, but that's not dancing. Hugs, you guys. It's pretty cool. I was lucky for 20 years. I didn't have a cat that stunk. I mean, the other cats, Miss Meowser, Miss Cricket, their poop still doesn't stink. I don't know. I know I'm a little bit behind, guys. I'm sorry. Hey, we're not talking about humans here. Hell with that. No, it's not bigger. It's just more intense. Yeah, I would think that Marty, being an indoor cat, would rather poop outside. Would rather come in and use the. I remember one time he was out for hours. Maybe I was thrifting or something. I let him in after being out for hours all day. Goes straight to the litter box. Goes to the bathroom. I'm like, you were just outside. I guess he feels safer. Wyoming Dave. Yes. Isn't that good news? That really was the most positive thing that I heard this week. Because I was genuinely concerned, and I really like Randy. He's a really cool guy. You know what? I didn't, Peter, but it's on my list to tell you about my shirt. My shirt is my friends in Macula Dog from New York City. They were on tour recently, and I went to see them in Virginia, and they were great. I saw them in a house party. The video is on my YouTube channel. Now, Macula Dog is a really interesting electronic band. It's Macula Dog. You can find them on YouTube. You can find them on everywhere. Now, their second part of their tour, the second leg of their tour, starts really soon, May 6th or May 8th. I'm going to see them again, if all goes well, in Richmond, Virginia on May 17th. So anybody near Richmond, Virginia want to come see Macula Dog with me? I'm going to be up there for at least 2 nights. I'll probably get up the day before the show, thrift shop all day, all night, brutal. And then I'll next day see the concert, next morning, get up and drive home. So that's my plan. And Macula Dog rules. They are great. If you could see really what they're wearing, because the photo is all kind of weird, but they have incredible gear that they wear on stage. And man, it's nice. Let's see. Favorite Liverpool Merseyside band? Well, I think I only know one. Isn't the Beatles? I'm not really a big Beatles fan. I don't know exactly where a lot of UK bands are from. I don't know. I would assume most of the bands I like from the UK are London. I don't know. Hardcore 1 2 was like floating. It's yeah. I was already a huge DEVO fan. I was already kind of DEVO obsesso. Yeah. I'm allergic to fucking Charlie here. I was already kind of DEVO obsesso when I heard of that stuff for the first time. Blew my mind. I couldn't believe how punk rock and weird it was. It was great. Robotron, what's up? Pinball Wizard is here. What's up, buddy? How's it going? What? No way. He's telling you. You know what I've heard people say is that cats do that when they feel relaxed. So when they feel relaxed and at home, they poop. Oh, of course I do, Brian. And every time I find that 12-inch, I buy it just to pass on to somebody else. But I have all kinds of versions of that song with Jermaine Jackson. Let Me Tickle Your Fancy. Actually, Brian, you should go on my YouTube channel, search for Let Me Tickle Your Fancy. And there's a little video up there that has an interview snippet with Jermaine talking about how him and Michael used to like DEVO or liked DEVO. So yeah, check it out. It's on my YouTube channel. I put it up some time ago, years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago. Liverpool 5. Okay. Do they sound like Beatles? Is that their sound? I'm really not a huge Beatles fan, but put me up. Oh, I forgot. Dude, totally forgot.
I figured.
I'm just trying to go through my list. I've still got so much stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so but no, this is great because people are reminding me. They don't even know what's on my list, but they're telling me, asking about stuff that I have. Okay, so next thing I want to talk about is I did some thrifting, recently. And if you follow me on other social media, you saw where I posted a bunch of CDs and stuff, but I want to show you something different, okay? Well, first of all, this is an old thrift story. I found this tape some time ago, and I've used other tapes from this series on the noise thing, but this one was broken. I had to glue the pad back on. Finally did it, but now this one's ready to go. It's Applied Sex Therapy General Introduction. So that's going to be good to use for noise if and when we do noise. And I wanted to show you this. I got a DEVO CD that I did not have in my collection, if you can believe that. And I didn't even know it existed. And I'm really glad I have it because it's a promo CD, and promo DEVO from this era is very rare. And I'll show you what it is. It's a CD called Monitor This. You see right at the top, includes DEVO. Look at that date, June, July 2010. What was happening June, July 2010? Well, DEVO was releasing a new album, so they were promoting their song. And if you see it down there at the, let's see, where did they put it? Oh, they're at the bottom. Fresh from the Warner Brothers CD, Something for Everybody. Isn't it weird how they said the Warner Brothers CD and not album? Because album means LP, CD, whatever. But they just specified CD. It's really strange. But yeah, so this was a promo item of DEVO I did not have, didn't know it existed, found it, was really psyched. So there's the DEVO geek in me speaking. And now this is the last thing I want to show you about thrifting that I found, which I haven't showed on social media yet, but I've never seen one of these. And I wish our friend, what was his channel name? He was the guy that collected all those compilations.
K-Tel.
But it wasn't K-Tel. It was something. It had some other.
Ronco?
It was a generic K-Tel name of a title of a record, but I can't remember what it was. But you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I would like to show him this because this is a K-Tel catalog. Look at this. K-Tel presents records and games for the entire family. Okay.
No kidding.
Look, you got Disco Mania, Screwball. But look, inside are all the first. Charlie, you were in my way a bit. Okay. Are all the first early K-Tel stuff. Isn't that cool? And then it goes, there's just pages of them. Right?
Oh, no kidding. It's a whole catalog.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
I've never seen this.
I know, me neither. Look at that dollar, K-Tel dollar in there. And then it goes on to sell you all kinds of other stuff. Look at this. Games.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they always sold all the weird shit on TV.
Oh, Goofy Greats. That's the one I had when I was a kid.
I had most of the ones you were showing. That's why I was like, what? It's a catalog?
I only had Goofy Greats. That's the only K-Tel one I ever had when I was a kid, I think. But yeah, I thought this was so cool. So I picked that up. Pat Boone's Greatest Hits. Wait, what's down here? What's this?
I've got the bottom one.
Man, I thought they were going to say that there was some, what did Vinyl Richie call that genre of music? Steamboat music. Instead of steampunk. Yeah. There's going to be a K-Tel Steamboat. Now I want to get that Disco Mania. I'm a big fan of disco comps.
I probably have a spare copy.
I was never the kind of person that said disco is dead or all that. I love disco. So anyway, there's that. I did it. Okay, cool. What do you got, Tim? What do you got for us? I'm going to make you bigger.
What do I got? I don't have anything.
What do you got behind you? What's on the wall behind you there?
That is our friend Ozzy. That was if you.
It's called Black Rain or something.
Ordinary Man. If you had pre-ordered it, like the first, I don't remember 100 or 200, whatever. They came autographed. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's nice. I ain't never had no autographed Ozzy.
Yeah, but I didn't mean
Giuseppe drinking, says Adrian.
Giuseppe is drinking.
Oh, hey, Butter Knives. Thank you for being here. And if you can watch later or pop in, yeah, please do. But good luck with your homework, for sure. Let's see. Echo and the Bunnyman. I love that.
Hell yeah.
Some good shouts in the chat here. Yeah, getters. Dead or Alive, OMD, Frank Goes Hollywood. I like all those bands. You know, Dead or Alive, I discovered a 12-inch of theirs fairly recently. It has an upside-down cross on the cover. I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. Very big and unmistakable. What are you putting me? Oh, put you up on the screen. Okay. Liverpool, if I was worth checking out. Okay, so I think I'm caught up. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, my God, there it goes. See, sometimes it looks like it's done, and then it blows up.
Because somehow it popped back up.
Sharon did a bunch of fake signatures for that album. Oh, man. See, that's why I don't like buying autograph stuff, because it's worthless to me unless I get it autographed.
No, but like as a collector, even if that was the case and that was the official one, it's like it's still what it is.
Yeah, it's still considered that, even though it was Sharon or Kelly doing it. And look, some bands they do that. They ask other people to to sign stuff for them. K-Tel, my favorite K-Tel of all times, has Devo on it. Was it Rock 80?
Well,
Was that K-Tel Rock 80?
there's two. There's two.
There was a black cover with just a neon kind of logo. It said Rock 80 in a circle.
I definitely remember that one. I had the cassette at first.
One of my screens just went off and on for some reason. I'm not touching it. Haven't touched the cord. Haven't touched anything. One of my screens
bumped it.
No, nothing. It just went off and on for some reason. So wait, hey, everything might fall apart and catch fire here for a second. So who knows? What's up, Charlie? Charlie's just holding on to his stickers for dear life. He can't stop looking at himself. He can't believe there's stickers of himself. Well, believe it, Charlie. And here's the stickers that people are going to get in the mail soon.
How's that go? That's what I thought.
Right. So we talked about Slipknot. We talked about Rachel's Ghost. Let me do this real quick. I got some mail today, right before the stream started. And I got to pour some more wine. Hold on. Mm-hmm.
And I have to say that just a quick check to see which K-Tel albums had Devo on it. Full Tilt had it.
Oh, yeah, the green cover.
Yep. Radioactive had it. Certified
the
Gold
robot
had
guy
it.
on the front. Rock 80. Did Rock 80 have it?
No, it did not. Wait a second. No. Hold on. I got another page.
You hear that?
I do.
That might be
it did not have it. So those three albums have Devo.
Yeah, so I had Rock 80 when I was a kid, but it wasn't K-Tel. Or was it K-Tel?
Yeah.
So that was K-Tel.
Yeah, it was K-Tel. Yeah.
Okay, so I had Goofy Greats and Rock 80. But then later, of course, when I became a Devo collector, I got Radioactive and Full Tilt and all that stuff. But just because Devo was on it.
You know me, though. I was buying those back when you were still in Chardon. And
hey, so Dreadful Minutes. I don't remember who you are if you've ever been here, but when I got this hat, I didn't know who Pickle Rick was. I just thought it was a hat with pickles on it, with happy faces. And then people had to hit me to the fact, because I don't know a lot about movies or TV. That's just how I roll. So, Pickle Rick, I guess he does rule. And I'm glad you're here, Dreadful Minutes. And I don't know how you discovered this batch of 120 Dreadful Minutes, but you found it, and enjoy the Dreadful.
Oh, and Cape Cod Ken says, Pilmer, drink more.
What's up, Wayne? I agree.
And I didn't show this shirt.
Oh, now that is that's a Wiffle Fist made shirt. That's a Wiffle Fist band. Wiffle Fist was a noise art collective that I was a part of in the 80s and 90s, and Repetophile was a band that just used tape loops and skipping records and repetition, the love of repetition, Repetophile. So we did tapes and stuff and CDs. And that was the shirt that we did in 2016 when Repetophile played the Silica Gel album release party. And those are all handmade, hand stenciled, spray painted by moi. And, some people think it says pedophile and they'll just beat your ass without even asking. Pissheadpilmer.com. Man, if I had a name like that, I'd be ruling the world. Oh, geez, says Marie. Rock 80 has Whip It. That's what I thought.
And yet it doesn't show it on Discogs.
That's weird. Maybe there could be multiple Rock 80s. Hey, Phil, what's up, dude? I haven't seen you so long. Come visit us in North Kakalaka, dude. Come on. I got to pour some more of this. Oh, wait. JBL says it does not have it.
I'm looking at it, and no, it does not.
Yeah, no, JBL just corrected himself, said no.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to open this mail.
It's got some good shit on it, though. Gary Newman.
Yeah, no, I grew up with it. I even liked the Pretender song, but I didn't want to.
What, on Rock 80?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Brass and Pocket. That's great. That's great stuff.
Well, but I didn't want to like it when I was a kid. It was dumb.
Oh, like Nick Lowe. That was great. Joe Jackson.
It was a horrible
Pat Benatar, Blondie, Ramones, The Knack, Cheap Trick. Come on.
I fell in love with instantly, but the Pretenders, I didn't want to like it.
Oh, I love them always.
Oh, I love Smooth Noodle Maps. Oh, I love it. It does not suck. I liked it more than Total Devo, by far. Ah, no offense. I know. No, I know you English. I'm going to be over there in England in August, and I can't wait to drink with you people because you can do it. You are professionals, man.
And he thinks he can, so show him he cannot.
Yeah, I'm getting practice right now. Now, this package came to me today, last minute, and it's right here. Now, do you guys know what that company is?
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of Merge 4, everybody? Now, what Merge 4 did, Tim, I'm going to make you a little smaller for a second. All right, so what Merge 4 did a while back was make some DEVO socks. And so a while back, they released a few styles of DEVO socks. There's DEVO, right?
You two going up?
Use your own logo. Here's the Are You Experienced DEVO sock. Right? Here's the Junior Now for the Future Science Boy logo socks. And then here is the 40 years of logo 40th anniversary. 2 years ago, this was designed. Get that damn child out of here. No barking unless it's noise time. So anyway, that's the company that does those. And they emailed me recently, and we were just discussing socks, and they were asking me if I had any other bands that they should work with, which I did. I did recommend a couple of bands, but they sent me a bunch of socks. So I want to see what's in it. I assume they're socks, but I can't wait to see.
I'm putting you down. You're fine.
We're not. Yeah. Tell that boy to go to bed. He is not camera ready. All right. Oh my God. This is full of stuff. So I don't know what they sent me. Oh my goodness. I did tell them. They asked me if I needed any socks. And I said, well, I do like striped socks. Oh my God, dude. Okay, look. I'm just going to show you the. Okay, look. Look at all these. Okay. Stripes. Look at that. Look at that, dude. All right. I got stripes for Europe. Oh my God, you guys. These are the fanciest colors. Look at this. Matches the Pickle Rick hat.
You can be Fonzie.
Look at this. Oh, and my favorite. Oh, yeah. These are called witch stockings. And then, last but not least, this beautiful. Oh, so cool. Man, and these aren't, like they're the band socks like DEVO. It's actually graphics printed on a sock, but these are actually woven fabric. I don't think they're dyed or something. They're not printed on like the other ones. But God, I can't wait to wear it. These are Europe, man. You see me in Europe, I'm going to be wearing these. What is this? Look at this. It's like how to put on a sock.
Do teach us.
I don't understand. What is this? Thanks for your support. Merge 4. Oh, they have like sock catalogs now. My God. Well, that was very nice of them. I love Merge 4. If you haven't experienced a Merge 4 sock on your foot, I think you'll like it. Jerry Casale and Mark Mothersbaugh are absolutely in love with those DEVO socks. And every few months, maybe a couple times a year, they'll say, hey, can you get me some more socks? More DEVO socks? So I'll reach out to Cindy at Merge 4 and say, hey, Cindy, they really love those socks. Can you send more? She's always very cool about sending more. Positive, says Peter Graves. Pretender Space Invader. I don't know that one. Now, Vicious Beast. I don't know what that is, but I like it. Let's get arsed. Filmer lad. Come on now, Gitters. We'll meet you at the pub. We're going down to the... Hey, Gitters, do you live near London or do you go there a lot? And the reason I ask is because I want to know if that heavy metal bar is still there. This old vintage style, 80s metal bar that's there. And I can't remember what it's called. But I really love it.
And I'm just jumping in and say, if you have not hit the thumb, please do so because we are way behind on that.
You know what? What's funny is I was looking at my live videos, and seeing which ones were penalized for being not, advertised friendly or whatever. And I noticed that it does give you a count for how many thumbs ups you have on each video and what the percentage is. And usually they're all 100% thumbs up, but every now and then, every other stream, there's a 2 or 3 dislikes, which is okay. It's still interaction, right? But it's funny that people would bother to do a dislike. It's hilarious to me. And it seemed like for a while there was somebody coming every stream and putting one dislike. It's just interesting to me how people use those little tools to, you know, I don't know if they think it's digging at you or if they think you're affected by it or whatever, but I just love it. Nice foot clothing. I've never heard it called that, Adrian. I love that. Foot clothing. Jeez. I know I'm jumping around. Just Be Billy Jack. That's another movie reference. Jeez. I know who Billy Jack is, kind of, sort of. No, Way Up North. Ah, rats, man. Are you going to get down to see DEVO in August, huh? I'm going to be there with DEVO in August. We're playing London two times, something like that. Daniel Hensley, holy crap, here he goes. This is Soap Girl's fan here. Hand pink waving. Hey, Michael, sorry I haven't hung out in a while, but life happens. Oh, totally, Daniel. I get it. That's why I haven't seen any of my friends on YouTube lately in their live streams. But I do want to say, Daniel, where are you going? I want to ask, where are you going to see Soap Girls on this tour? I'm going to go to Wisconsin to see a few shows. Let me know in the comments below. No, it's not the 100 Club. Nope, Getters. It's a themed bar that is all heavy metal. It's all metal. 100 Club was like punk and all kinds of stuff.
And it seems that Spud Byro has done it.
Spud Byro, you have activated something that something
we speak not of.
You've activated an earthquake, and then you've also activated something that we now call, because our lighting situation was
damaged,
was broken by the cats. So now what we have is the clown alert. There's the clown alert. The clown alert goes off. There's sirens around the clown. He's trying to run from the popo or something. Something's going on. But then guess who comes in to save the day? Now he doesn't.
And just so everyone knows, we're not going to use the word that we used to, but it still spreads it.
Don't talk about spreading anything, especially your ass cheeks.
I hate it.
All right, now the light is going on, and we and the clown and Super Chat Charlie, we all appreciate you, Spud Byro, for that kind donation for this incredibly creative show. Now, I know, well, those things were broken and will never return, I'm sure. Thank you. There was a cure. So that just proves there was a cure for that. Yeah, no, Adrian.
His name is Robert Smith.
That light broke. The cats knocked that one off the something. Oh, yeah. I haven't been there since 2009. So I'm hoping that bar is still there, man. I hope it survived the lockdown or the pandemic or whatever. Okay, now. Hey, buddy. Hey, Marty's here. Hey, Martin. Want to come up? Marty. Uh-oh, he's going towards the litter boxes again. Oh, man.
What will happen if he does that?
I hear him scratching around in there. Oh, man.
It'll be fun for us all to watch you.
You won't get confused as an American in Europe wearing those socks. Well, Peter, I don't know. These days, you can get those kind of socks in America now. Back when I was going to Europe in 2007, 2009, the only place I could find striped socks for men was in England at a place called Topman. Topman. It's kind of like almost like a Target or it's like a chain store, but it's very hip. I got my first skinny, nice fitting suit there, full suit at Topman. But yeah, you can get really cool clothes back in the day at Topman, but anywhere else, especially America, if you wanted striped socks, you had to buy girl socks. So yeah, but nowadays you can get striped socks anywhere. You can go to Target. You can go to, what's that discount clothing store? I don't know. All those places. Marshalls. You can get striped socks anywhere. But there was a time when only girls could get striped socks unless you were shopping around Europe. Because the men in Europe always liked striped socks. The men in the USA were afraid of them. I ain't gonna wear no striped sock. That's for women. Well, got to be a woman however you can be a woman. What? I'm going to get you another freaking light, Pelmer. I've decided. Oh, no, Miss U. What are you going to do? Oh, golly. Miss U's going to. Oh, no. Oh, no. If it's up to Miss U, I'm not sure what kind of light we're going to have in here. It's going to be like all smoke.
It's all these words I'm not going to say because I'm afraid to.
It's going to be smoke. It's never been replaced by a coffee shop. Oh, I hate coffee and shops. I know. Well, Miss You, I think, honestly, let me tell you something. Most of my live streams for the past, since January 19th, I think, I just saw it today. Since January 19th, most of my live streams are very limited in their monetization because I have there's something that's not agreeing with advertisers in my streams. I thought it was the F bombs. I thought maybe it was an inverted cross or something I had. Maybe we were thinking maybe it was what we were calling the lights over and over again. Maybe that was making the algorithms think that we were just a bunch of dirty, diseased people talking about our sores and our rashes. But for some reason, I have this penalty against my channel for, I don't know, the last many months. So I don't know. I can't figure it out. But it was funny that Tim and I were talking the other day about, well, maybe we should just change the light name to something else. And then the cats broke the disco light. I was like, well, Tim, we don't need to worry about calling it anything else because it's dead. Marty just took it out and he broke a candle at the same time. The striped sock scare. Yeah, it was a scare. What's the difference between boy and girl feet? Girl feet tend to have really colorful toenails. Boy feet, not so much. Now, my toenails are painted, but I don't have the typical 55.
And they're typically smaller.
I'm going to have to wait to see the Soap Girls when they make it in North Carolina. They're not going to make. Okay, here, Daniel, I got to tell you something. Ever since last year when the Soap Girls got here to play, I had a venue in town that said next year we want them definitely. And the Soap Girls are all into it. They're like, yes, yes, yes. The Soap Girls directed me to their booking agent who's booking their tour months ago. I reached out to him. He said, well, I'm not going to be looking into that area of the country yet, but when it gets to be spring, reach out to me. I reached out to him, and guess what he said? Oh, tour's all booked. No North Carolina. I'm like, dude, I didn't say anything. I was like, okay. And I left. But it was like, okay, so I waited all that time to properly book the show. And then he just says, no, it's all booked now. No North Carolina. So Daniel, there's no North Carolina. So come with me to Wisconsin. Let's go. Because Soap Girl's booking agent is a little loopy. He's a little full of himself or something.
Did you see the tour?
All I wanted to do was give them a show. I don't want to make any money off of it. I just want to give them a show in North Carolina like they wanted, like they asked me to find them. But booking agents have a different idea.
No, but he clearly doesn't know what he's doing. Did you look at their tour?
It doesn't matter if he knows what he's doing. He's,
pretty ridiculous.
They're getting something done, though. They are doing it.
They got dates, but look at the locations.
Well, I mean, I'm going to Wisconsin to see 5 or 6 Soap Girls shows.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
Look, as long as things
everyone knows that punk rocks, to see great punk rock is in Wisconsin.
Well, it might be the best. Seeing Immaculate Dog at this house party basement in Harrisonburg, Virginia, out in the middle of nowhere, was one of the best things I've ever done in my life. It was so cool to see them in that scenario.
But Harrisonburg's not small because David
is small compared to anywhere else I've been.
Shushu literally played there Saturday night, and they played Cleveland Sunday.
They didn't play at a basement.
No.
Yeah, no. This was very awesome. So, anyway, what's the stream schedule like? Oh, I stream here if I can, and most times every Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. East Coast time. Sometimes when I'm traveling, I'll just stream whenever I can get a good connection or whatever. So, but
as a rule, it's always 1 o'clock Eastern and on Thursdays.
Yeah. So, but yeah, try to come back, Getters. We like you. We like you, and we'd like to see you again. Now, I should mention. Now, our friend Jeff's not here. Richard's not here. The people who usually want to do noise are not here. Lee Victor's not here. I think they're all watching.
Leah's at the bar. She told me.
Well, she could probably do noise there. Now, if anybody wants to do noise, the thing is that we start noise around 8:45, sometimes as early as 8:40, and then we'll do it for the rest of the stream. But I have to have at least 3 other people to join me on screen to do it. If you want to do the noise, which means you just have to get on camera. You yourself don't have to be on camera, but you have to have a live camera shot of something going on, not just an avatar, because that's lame. And just join me on screen to make noise with whatever you have. You can use your fingers, your mouth, tapping a bottle. You can make a cat meow, as long as you don't hurt it. Whatever you want to do to make noise. But 3 other people and me on the screen. And if you don't want to do it, that's cool. But if you do want to do it, let me know in the comments by saying, yes, I would like to make noise. And then I will send you a link. You can come backstage and you can wait until we do the noise. But it's no big deal if you don't want to do it. I always have fun doing it, but I don't force it on anybody. You have to want it. Or at least 3 people have to want it. Mm-hmm. So that's that about the noise. Now, I'm going to, before we leave this stream tonight, I'm going to post my weekly recommendation link, which I've been doing the last few streams. And I'm going to post a link to a 100 Gex documentary that I saw recently. It's about an hour long. And I learned a lot. And it's basically somebody who very nicely took a bunch of interviews and things from YouTube, put them all together in 1 hour long thing, and kind of tell the story about this amazing band, 100 Gex. So now Daniel says they're coming to America 2 different times this year, and they haven't posted any round 2 dates. I know. And the round 2 was supposed to be when I was supposed to book them a show or 2 here in the Carolinas. And I had everything set up. And that booking agent just blew me off like a stepchild. I was like, maybe he thought I wanted money for the shows or something. I don't know. But I was just like, I'm just going to give him the club's information and let him do it. But he totally did not do what he said he was going to do. And I don't like that. I think that's a dickhead move, basically.
Well, and I can't believe the girls didn't say something.
Well, I mean, the girls are barely in control of that stuff. I mean, if they find somebody who wants to book them for what they can afford, they go for it, I'm sure, because they're very DIY. They don't have any kind of label, financial backing or anything. So they're at the mercy of people like us who help.
They are being successful, and I know that they wanted to play in North Carolina.
They don't have booking agents clamoring to be their booking agent, right? So, and there's probably not a lot of money to be made, but it takes, I guess, a fan who has enough contacts and enough energy to do it. But I just think this guy, he really just screwed me, man. I was waiting for months. I was ready to book it last year when they were here, but I did what they asked. I waited for their booking agent, and then I was kicked to the curb. Tim is right. That schedule is going to be a grueling drive. Well, it was grueling last year for them.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's this is how they do it, I don't know why, but I guess if they.
But last year it was because they didn't know, and
well, like, I mean, whoever booked the tour should have known.
Well, yeah, but
usually you don't have somebody who doesn't know America booking an American tour.
Well, I mean, did you look at the tour? It's ridiculous. I mean,
look, but all booking agents aren't perfect, so it's like
no, you didn't look at it then. It's bad.
Well, I know it's look, I've lived it. Grown Man Record Night, Mikey Bananas is here, and I'm so glad to see you, Mikey. I have tried to connect with you in your streams a little bit on the Twitch and the YouTube lately, but man, Friday nights, by the time I'm at your stream, I'm going, because usually Thursdays I stay up late because I do this. Fridays I don't. Saturdays I stay up late. So it's like, Friday's my one day. I can't stay up late. But Grown Man, you're going to come to Raleigh. You're going to come to Raleigh. Come on. You're going to come to Raleigh. I'm going to make it real easy for you. Come on. I'm going to see you soon, Mikey. Damn it.
Oh, you know what? That'd be cool. Do a Grown Man Record Night at your place, Pilmer. And
I don't know, because he doesn't want his brand being pulled over here.
He could find what he likes there.
I would totally have him as a guest, but we don't want to do his show here because that's not right.
Oh, I think like he could pick what he likes out of your stuff.
Well, I mean, if he wants to do his show here, that'd
totally be cool.
I would think that he would want to make that something only for his channel. I don't know. I don't know how people control their brand here, but I know that he's built that brand for many years, and why he would want to do it on somebody else's channel all of a sudden, I don't know. But he's certainly welcome to be a guest here.
No, yeah, you missed what I said. On his channel.
Any day or night he is here in North Carolina, I will be willing to stream for him. So, I get up early for estate sales on Saturday. Oh, man, if I had a partner in crime for estate sales, I would totally go. But it's such a bummer doing those things alone. I hate doing them alone because people are very competitive at those things, especially around here in Raleigh. The record music people are just assholes about it.
God, they're brutal.
Hey, here's M. I want to give a shout out to Gigi Allen's feces. I wouldn't be the man I am today without this wonderful action on my computer screen. Look, if you only have experienced it on your computer screen, you're lucky, because I had it actually thrown at me in a room. And then that room that he played in 1988, I think it was also the room that my band rehearsed in all the time. So the day after the show, a week after the show, 2 weeks after the show, our rehearsal space still smelled like Gigi's poop. So if anybody knows Gigi's poop, it's me.
You are GG Poop, I think.
Michael, I'm going to hold you to that. You're coming to Raleigh, my friend. But Mikey, dude, I can't tell you how cool it is to see you back streaming, doing funny stuff, talking about music. I love it. I love you, Mikey. I know we don't know each other that well, but I feel for you and I feel you. And I want to hang out and drink. So come on. Yeah, here we go. Thank you, Tim Nolan, for that. Appreciate you putting the link up there.
Mm-hmm.
The banana incident. Oh, you don't even know. There was a banana incident at a DEVO show. You know Josh Freeze, right? You know Josh Freeze, right, Tim?
Of course I do.
So Josh Freeze, DEVO's drummer for many years, decades. And probably one of the bands he's drummed for the longest in his career. Probably the band that he's drummed for the longest.
He's just never stopped. It's crazy.
And so anyway, so he has this thing that he gets his tech guy, his stagehand to help him with, and he eats a banana for the potassium at some point in the show every night. He'll have it next to his drums, and at some point between a song, he'll just shove the banana in his mouth, get some potassium, and be able to keep going. So at one show we were doing many years ago, at least 10 years ago, 15 years ago, the road crew and the stagehands were joking around because we noticed that there was a chain, kind of a chain drop, like a pulley drop, right above where the drum kit was. So whatever, long story short, we put a banana on the chain, and during the part of the set where he's supposed to be looking around for his banana, during the song, the banana drops down right in front of Josh's face on a chain, and it dropped all the way from the thing. So everybody in the crowd saw the banana coming for like a minute or something before it actually got to Josh's face. And when it got to Josh's face, Josh was like, saw it. I was like looking around like, what the fuck? Grabbed it, put it in his mouth, and was playing angrily after that. He was a little angry, I think. he was a little angry that he didn't expect it, and it was funny because the crowd, while the banana's coming down, it's well lit, and it's just coming down out of space right in front of Josh's head, and it was amazing, man. It was a really good banana joke. I don't think he liked it. I don't think Josh liked it.
Well, you know how he is. He's
maybe he can appreciate it now. He might be able to appreciate it these days.
I don't know. I doubt it. But one thing I wanted to say about the other night with Shushu.
Wait. Can I say something with Josh Freeze real quick?
Yeah.
Now, because I love 100 Gex so much, I got to tell you that Josh Freeze drummed on their new album.
Oh, yeah.
Josh Freeze of DEVO, my friend Josh Freeze, happened to be the drummer on 100 Gex. When I went up to him at rehearsal to tell him about this band I discovered, oh yeah, I play drums on that. Do you know that? I was like, no. Well, I thought that's why you were mentioning it to me. No, I was just talking about a band that I like. So crazy. Anyway.
And
hey, so where's Bizarro? Is he in here? Oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah, he's
Bizarro,
here.
hanging,
and Ken is asking, why does the crochet clown have an unsanitary seahorse on his head?
Oh, that is not a seahorse. That's Stuart. And Stuart can talk.
I think you know the seahorse. You know the cat seahorse.
You know, Leonard's hand has been up in that thing.
Oh, there's a lot of things that have been up in that.
Leonard Graves Phillips' hand has been up in that. Speaking of Leonard Graves Phillips, speaking of the Dickies, my second favorite band in the world, I have been working with Leonard on his book that he's been working on for years, since pre-pandemic. He's working on his life story and the story of the Dickies, and it's well into being done. And I'm doing the lettering for the cover, or the cover design, basically. And a friend of mine is doing the illustration for the book, but I can't tell you who it is. But it's going to be really cool. Leonard's a really good writer. He's a really good talker. He's a really brilliant, genius weirdo. And it's going to be really, if you like the Dickies, if you don't like the Dickies, whatever, it's a good book regardless. From the mind of somebody who was one of the best punk rock singers in the world and doesn't like punk rock, which is
and it's true. And he'll tell you that every time. But I want to say Daniel Hensley was saying there's a rumor that Josh might be the next Foo Fighter drummer. Do you know anything about that? And I'll throw that out right now. No, he's not the next Foo Fighter drummer. He's doing the Taylor Hawkins tribute. So he will be drumming with.
He already did those.
So that's
No,
all.
he's the Food Fighters drummer. There's another band starting called the Food Fighters, and they go on stage, and then they'll be like people dressed in hot dogs and tacos, and they just punch the shit out of them, and they knock these people down in food costumes while they're playing punk rock. So the Food Fighters, they might have some legal problems with that name, but I don't think so, because food is definitely different than foo. Foo is a completely different world than food. If you're going to fight foo, that's like existential. But if you're going to fight food, that's bare bones America style.
And we'll just move on. W. Crittenden says, Ola from Seattle. Hello, W.
Wait a
Crittenden.
second. Can we make that a regular thing you say? Okay, we'll just move on. That was a brilliant quote. Okay, we'll just move on. You should say that all the time. That was hilarious.
I will do that often.
Now, what is Daniel? What is this? The vax card bull crap. I haven't seen a vaccination card anywhere for years.
Oh no. And Beachland has not required that ever. Even let's see, when did they reopened in it was early 21, and every place was saying that the bands or anybody could request
who cares about? We don't want to talk about that.
But they request
that kind of talk will get you demonetized real quick. So here we go. Now, what I wanted to say was when we were talking about that, I was thinking, wouldn't it be funny if somebody had to get in, you had to be anti-vaccinated, because I saw something that the Temple of Satan, the Satanic Temple posted on their Instagram recently, and they're actually having mass unbaptisms where you can go and get unbaptized. And there's all these people that are going to Satan Con. There's a Satan Con happening. I think it's happening very soon. But at the Satan Con, you can get unbaptized, and they have mass unbaptisms. And all these people are signing up going, oh yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be good. So, man, I wish I could get unbaptized. I mean, I could probably do it myself if I really tried, but I probably have done it myself already. I think if you blaspheme enough,
I have no words.
You what?
I have no words.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't. I could see, even though Tim is my longest living friend, we're completely opposite in many ways.
We are in many
but
ways.
we put up with each other, which is hilarious.
And we're trying to keep this monetized.
Oh wait, Mick Sabbath. No, it's Mac Sabbath.
Yeah.
Mac Sabbath. But you could start Mick Sabbath and maybe be the I don't know, something. Food fight.
Hey, Cardinal, how's it going, man?
TST. What does that mean again? I know what that means. TST. God, I can't remember. What does that mean? Oh, the Satanic Temple.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, that was cool. No. That is very advertiser friendly. Very. Yeah.
No. Did you see what he said? You'll be demonetized, like demon.
No,
it was a joke.
He should have capitalized demon. Cardinal Sin, good to see you. Church lady, Jiminy Crickets. I even know that TV reference. Daniel with the Hail Satan, can't lose there, and a cowboy hat goes together usually. So wait, Aaron, can you tell us in the chat there what you are featuring on your stream later tonight? I'm just curious. Oh, let me show you guys something. I was talking about this 100 gex video I'm doing, which will be up by Saturday.
We've never heard of them. What do you mean?
What's that?
We've never heard of them. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, I know. But I'm doing this video, putting up Saturday, and this is something that I discovered I ordered. I didn't remember that I ordered this, but since we already showed something similar to this earlier,
Jeez.
I got 100 gex socks. Look, there's white ones and black ones.
And who told you about those?
Well, nobody told me about them specifically, but here's what happened. Well, no, just watch the video. I'll tell the story in the video. Okay. There's a whole story about why this happened and how it happened. And look at that. That's more.
Richard James is here, and he's saying noise ? Here's the issue, Richard. Our usuals that join in the noise are not here, so we need people
you have to be unusual, Richard, and join us.
We need somebody to join.
Who is Stanton? Oh wait, Anton LaVey. No, Stanton. Was that his son or something? Whatever. I don't know much about the people in the whole movement, but I do like me some. Oh, a Ralph Humphrey tribute. Oh, he's with Frank Zappa. Oh, it's not a popular opinion, but my favorite Frank Zappa of all time You're gonna hate me. Valley Girl. Valley Girl changed my life when I heard that song. I had such a crush on Moon Unit Zappa. It was sick. Nick Pantazzi, what is happening, my friend? Thank you.
What's up, Nick?
Oh, it's his grandson. It's Anton LaVey's grandson. Did he play the piano like Anton LaVey? I remember Genesis P. Orridge. I saw an interview with him, and he was talking. Genesis P. Orridge of Psychic TV and Throbbing Gristle. He was talking about hanging out with Anton LaVey, and he would have these parties in the San Francisco house, and at the parties, Anton would be in his kitchen playing this like organ or something, or something hideous. And I remember Genesis in the interview was like, "Oh," and then he'd go to that fucking organ and start playing it. Oh God, it was awful. But I guess he was just into, dishing out this hideous organ music. That's the Church of Satan. We are the temple of Satan. Yeah.
And Wyoming Dave says, okay, fine, for sure. She's a Valley Girl, and there is no cure.
Yeah, the Church of Satan is Anton LaVey. The Satanic Temple is a kind of a newer version of the church. But the Satanic Temple is very active. They're the ones that took advantage of the law that gave schools financial religious freedom. So now the Satanic Temple actually has school programs that are sponsored by the Satanic Temple, after school or whatever, learning programs or whatever. And they're legit. I love that. And they have statues of Satan in some places where, religious statues are allowed. I think that's just brilliant.
And moving on.
No, that's not the quote. You got to say exactly what you said last time. Rewind.
Dude,
It's all about repetition. It's all about the. Oh, God. Tim is not a marketing expert. He'd try to get. He'd have the Nike say, "Okay, it's just do it, Tim. It's just do it." And then
celery.
Do it. Tim would say, "Just get it done. Just be done with it. Just get it accomplished." No, Tim, it's just do it. Just do things. No, Tim, it's just do it. Just say,
Mike. It's always been just duty.
There may be a lot of
duty now for the future.
Look at what is going on here. Look, Adrian, Mr. Bizarre. Barf out. Oh yeah, I love it.
Yagnu the spin.
Look, see, this is the thing. I think it's the best one. It's the only one that is tongue-in-cheek funny to me. The other ones are tongue-in-cheek and not funny. But the other ones are like almost too like nudge, nudge. Hey, I'm being funny. Hey, I'm being funny. But Valley Girl was just like, I'll let my daughter do whatever she wants. It's kind of funny. I loved that. There was no like, I don't know if I call it Zappa pretense or something, but Zappa was a genius, and I love the man, but I just don't like his music very much. Because it's always, I'm going to do this voice and sing about something about women and drugs. I don't know. It's like, he was just too obvious about being funny. It's like, okay, you're going to be funny now. I get it. But if he could be funny what if he could be dark? What if he did an industrial or a punk?
His shit is dark because like most of the time he was out of it. It's like,
I mean, Satanists aren't really Satanists anyway. We don't really.
Oh, we're changing our subject.
Don't worship Satan. They don't believe in Satan. Satan is part of the Christian story, but it's just used as a mascot to attract people who are damaged by Christianity, basically.
And in tomorrow's news,
awesome in Heartstopper. I don't know what that is, but Moon Unit will be awesome in anything as far as I'm concerned. Chic Your Booty. I've heard of that. What does Zappa sound like again? I don't know. Like 70s music that is funny, but it makes sure it's going to be funny. It's not really offensive as much as it's just funny, but it's also a little bit more, it's also kind of predictable, almost funny. Oh, he's going to talk about groupies here. Okay, he's going to be funny about groupies. Okay, I get it. But by the end of the song, the joke is old for me or something. I like Frank Zappa a lot. I love hearing him talk. I love hearing interviews with him. I love his daughter. I love the Valley Girl song. I wish he would have done more pop and then put
I didn't like Frank Zappa that much, and as you know, our friend Rusty dated him for quite some time.
Rusty dated almost everybody, I think.
And okay,
I mean, it depends on what you consider dating. I don't know if she went on a date with those people, like to a movie or to dinner. I don't think she did that.
She was with him for over a year.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she kept in touch with him for a year. They weren't living together or anything.
I don't know. I think you need to talk to her.
Call that living. What do the letters mean at the end of your scrolling message? Oh, come on, Adrian. You know what that means. Adrian, have you ever watched any of my videos I post on YouTube? Do you ever pay attention to what I say when
I missed where you might have said it, that Marie said Zappa sounds like Artie Barnes on crack.
Well, it's like Artie Barnes is more.
And I agree.
I like Artie Barnes' sense of humor because the way he delivers the
Artie
humor
was
is kind of an
awesome.
acute. The way Barnes and Barnes delivered their humor was kind of an acute way with these cute voices, but weird and like disturbingly weird. Like it was funny, but it was like, ooh. But Frank Zappa was kind of like the way he was doing his voices was, I don't know. It just gave me it just had a different effect. But I love the way Barnes and Barnes present their weird humor. Yeah, and I did see the Valley Girl movie when it first came out. Who's that guy, that famous guy that was in the movie?
I don't know movies.
The dark-haired dude. What's his name? Somebody's got to know. But anyway, I used to have the poster in my room that I found in the trash behind a video store in the dumpster in the 80s. And I loved that movie, Valley Girl. I was totally obsessed with the whole idea of Valley Girls when I was a junior high school. Loved it. They were the hottest. And then
I did not remember that.
And then the English accent took over my heart. And then I'm just all about English accents now. Artie was great. I just feel so honored that he came here and spent some time here, because I had no idea what he was going through. I mean, I had some idea, but I really didn't know what he was going through. Radio Werewolf, I have no idea. Xena, don't know. Nicholas, no, I don't know. I'm totally. Maybe that's why I don't like Frank Zappa, because it's not that I don't like Frank Zappa. Maybe that's why I don't listen to his music, because I just haven't been exposed to the right stuff. I don't know. But Valley Girl was the right stuff, I got to tell you. All right, now, let me see. I want to make sure that I tell you everything. Okay, yeah, so if you've ordered the shirts, they're shipped. Good to go. You're going to get them soon. Also, Aaron, if you're still here, Mr. Bizarro, you'll be getting another package way before that, probably tomorrow or the next day. Hey, so you're saying that this is like a satanic ritual where toddlers are disemboweled and burned at the stake, and then everybody eats Cheerios, and then we go straight for cheese puffs, wine, beer, liquor, weed down the line. Is that what you're talking about? Is that when? Because that's when Burt Reynolds and Ned Beatty get together. That's what I would think.
No, it was after the Cocoa Puffs.
Oh no, wait, it wasn't Burt Reynolds and Ned Beatty. It was Burt Reynolds and Walter Matthau. It was Burt Reynolds and Walter Matthau.
Oh.
No. What? Nicolas Cage, that's the guy. My mom was dating. What? Get your mom here to tell us some stories. My God. Yeah, he seemed cool. Empty wine bottles, used socks, all that stuff, man. All that. Deliverance. I actually know that movie. Hey, who's growling over there? Why is somebody growling? Jeez. Cats are going crazy. Marty's not even over there, is he? Cricket. Meowser, what are you growling? Hold on. Oh yeah, Marty's over there fucking. Hey Marty, don't mess with Cricket, okay? Hold on, guys. Hold on.
I doubt he is messing with anybody, because he lays there, he does nothing, and the girls hiss and
Marty, come here.
Calm down.
Come here, buddy. You want to come up here? Come here, honey.
What are you gonna do?
Little Marty. Look at Marty. Hey, buddy. Look at him. Oh, look at this boy. You're a good boy. He's a good boy. He's got big paws, you guys. He's only 2 years old. He's already bigger than the two girls that are 11. He's going to be a big cat.
Nick, they were practicing the mass in diapers.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Look at him. He's not too comfortable being held. I'm trying to get him more comfortable with being picked up and held. But he's pretty good about it. Look at his big bushy tail. I love cats. In case you didn't know, guys, I really love cats. He looks delicious. He is a very well-behaved boy. Go get your toys.
He is.
Hey, look at the penis. Look at it. Oh, watch him. Where's your tube, honey? Where's your tube? Here. Here you go.
Well, we've lost our host again.
Well, he's looking at me like he needs something, but he's just looking at me wandering around. Are you restless? What do you need? Now he's chewing on electrical cords. That's always good.
Yes,
Yes,
it is.
Marie. He is to be loved. Sometimes it's a little challenge, but he's laying right there. You can see his tail. Good boy, Marty. Looks like he's waiting to attack anybody who goes into the food area or the litter box area.
I was gonna say potty time.
Oh yeah, I do hold him like that every now and then. He does like it. I just couldn't get him in that. Well, also I didn't want to cover my shirt with cat hair right now because that would be rude to you guys. Now, here we go. Let's see. I want to remind people that on May 25th, we're going to have a special guest, Vince, from the chat, who's going to come visit North Carolina, I guess. And so we're going to have him here. Never met him. We're going to meet him now. Mm-hmm. He's coming to visit.
We've known him for quite some time, but yeah, it's about time.
Can you believe it, Tim? I found a DEVO thing I didn't have. My God.
And I've never seen that.
I never saw it either. I picked it up randomly because there was a few Monitor This compilations at the store I was at.
Yeah.
Thrift store. And so I was just looking to see if I noticed anything. And when I saw that, I was like, whoop, getting that one.
Oh, hell.
When that album was out in 2010, I was really trying to pay attention to all the promo stuff that was coming out and all the imports and all the everything. And I missed that one. Hey, guys, I love cats as well. You know what they say. Never trust men who don't like cats. Or never trust anybody who doesn't like cats. F1 fan Nick, we're really glad to see you. Thank you for being here. I don't like to be reminded of things. Things. Yeah, that's how Rooster is, the outdoor cat. She would have my arms and her mouth.
More so now, though. She's kind of taking a turn.
Look, she's old and she's angry.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, what can you do? Christ.
Christ.
Tim, don't you have
Yes,
something to show us?
What's that?
What do you got?
About what? Oh, hey,
what's the next attention thing you're going to?
Cardinal just dropped a gift.
What? Cardinal? What are you doing over here? Cardinal.
Hey, Cardinal, we need you to do noise with us.
You and two other people to do noise with us tonight, but right now we will do the.
And Richard, are you still there? Come on, prove him wrong, and like do the noise.
And then you know what happens, Cardinal, with your donation here. This happens. Look at that toilet, lights up. That dollhouse toilet. You can follow that to your demise. And then look.
Follow, fondle.
Oh, those sexy eyes of Super Chat Charlie. You know you love them.
There's no turning back there.
Cardinal's been one of the longtime supporters of this channel. And I have to remind everybody that he was the very first person that out of the blue Super Chatted me when I was live streaming back in the day.
And I almost want to say he was on the first stream also.
Oh, wait, butter knives. Hey, I'm done with homework. I'm going to go draw now. All right. No way. Really? Digital art of Super Chat Charlie. Hold on. Let me give you one more look at him. Butter knives. All right. One more good look at this. I can't wait to see that. Oh, my God. It might be my first tattoo ever. Look. There you go, butter knives. Take it all in. Just take
There's a way to remove the script because it's blocking. Okay, there you go.
Look at that. Oh, it's got a cat hair on it. See that?
Yep, I do.
Oh, look at the bottom how it says Super Chat Charlie. You ever see that?
Nope.
Wait. Is it close enough? Anyway.
Yes,
that is Super Chat Charlie Butter Knives. I can't wait to see your picture of him because you did such good drawings of me and Roxy. And
whoa! Cardinal did it again.
What? Wait. Oh, dude, it shipped. You should be getting it soon. And here we go with this thing. Clown alarm. The clown alarm goes off for Tim because Tim has to be warned when the clown's in the room because he hates him. And also, this guy is definitely not a clown. This guy's working for a living here. He gives you the little light up dollhouse toilet, which you will not see on any other YouTube channel. You will not see a light up dollhouse toilet being held by a bastardized Halloween toy from the late 80s, early 90s with a swinging singles guy as the face. You'll never see that anywhere else on YouTube unless they're biting my rhyme.
Butter Knives says, hey, thanks. See ya.
Who? What?
Butter Knives.
Hey, thanks. See ya. Butter Knives, you rule. Please the most important thing I want you guys to know about Butter Knives is that this person is a creator way more than they're a consumer, which is really a good balance to have in your life because it's so easy to just be a consumer all the time. Most people, what they do is they go to work and they work for somebody and they work for 8 hours and then they go get off work and then they just consume. That's all they do is they consume. They consume TV, they consume movies, they consume music, they consume food, they consume drink, they consume,
That is the
they
general
buy, they
public.
consume, but they don't make anything. They don't create.
That is the general public. Yes.
Genital public. But anyway,
Yes.
Butter Knives is a lot different than that. And Butter Knives is very young. And I just have a lot of hope for people like Butter Knives because if they're creating that much that young, it's going to be a,
They got to be supported.
It's going to be a lifelong thing. Now, this is good. Are you still going to upload the Nardwuar interview? Yes. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to put together a slideshow of images to go along with the interview. And I thought I had more images from that visit that I did to Canada when Nardwuar interviewed us. But yeah, it's coming soon, Miko. I just have to finish the slideshow. But before that, 100 Gex video will be up. But I think the Nardwuar interview will be soon after that. It's just a matter of me finding enough photos for the slideshow.
I'm wondering if we should be, putting Record Hound in a timeout. Look at the bottom.
What do you do? Wait. No. This is good competition. Dave needs some good competition.
It's getting
Ramming
bad.
It Down was a good Judas Priest album, I think, or a song.
Agreed. But
yeah, look, bowl of noodles makes me think of ramen noodles, which I haven't had in a long time.
oh, that's what he's talking about.
I'm going to have some now since I thought about it. It's such a decadent, disturbing snack.
You like noodle-os or whatever the hell those? No, SpaghettiOs. That's the what you liked. You used to.
Never been into SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, you were.
Now ravioli. Yeah, but actually, that stuff, it doesn't sit well with me anymore that I'm old.
Yeah, I hear you there.
Like Campbell's soup. I used to be able to eat Campbell's soup all the time. Now it gives me like wretched heartburn and like, I don't know. Things are weird. Hey,
Daniel's. Yeah, you got it.
did you catch any Coachella live stream? All I caught, and this is not a popular opinion, but all I watched was the Blink-182 stuff. That's all I wanted to see. Blondie killed it. 77 performance. Gorillaz brought out Miss Def and De La Soul. I don't know who Miss Def is. I know De La Soul.
Oh, hell
I don't really know much about Gorillaz. Wet Lag was great. Don't know much about them. That Mark guy, I know him. I follow him on YouTube. He's hilarious. He is great. He is a very entertaining and smart and good-looking performer, and he has his life laid out in front of him. He's good for the rest of his life.
But I'm happy to hear that Blondie killed it at 77 because we saw her. Well, we saw Blondie, the band, in was it
at
last
77,
year?
what does that mean at 77?
She's 77 years old.
Oh, okay, right.
And we saw her in Pasadena last spring, and it wasn't great. And I used to help with them, and he used to work with them.
I thought every show I saw with them was great. I used to work for Blondie for a few years, pre-pandemic, 3 or 4 years, I think, maybe 5 years, and saw a lot of shows. And she was always great. Her and Chris Stein were really great to talk with backstage about old punk rock stories. They were really into DEVO too. So they had a lot of stories about hanging out with DEVO in the early days and how their yellow suits, they would have to reuse them in the early days because they didn't want to waste a suit. So they didn't chair them and throw them off to the crowd. They were using them the next day. And Chris was saying they stunk really bad. And this was, during the time where we were doing the Something for Everybody tour. So we had those silver suits that DEVO wore, and they stunk worse than the damn yellow suits ever did because they couldn't be washed regularly. They were made out of this reflective material that made it impossible to wash them. And even if they were dry cleaned, a lot of times they would just still be rotten smelling. Yeah.
They were funky. But this remember last spring?
Oh, Marie, you would love this Mark guy.
Debbie had men as her backup singers, and it was really weird.
You've had men as your backup singers, haven't you?
I have not.
Oh, your backside singers. I meant backside singers.
Oh, that.
Tim and his backside singers. That's the new channel. I did like the Blink-182 set. I love Blink-182. I love their new song. I love Tom DeLonge. I love his outlook on life.
Well, and Mike, did you see that they're touring? Let's see, with
oh shit,
it's with Sum 41 and
Blink-182 is.
uh, Susan and I were just looking at it tonight, and
It's Sum 41 and another pop punk band, but it's not Blink-182, I don't think. Or maybe they're doing one festival with them or something.
I'd have to look up again.
I don't think they're touring with Sum 41.
But there were 4 groups, and 3 of them were ones that not everybody likes, but you and I do.
Oh, really? Because the only pop punk bands I know that I like, Sum 41, my favorite, Blink-182, and Green Day. That's it.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Unless you consider Dickies or Ramones pop punk, but I mean, I don't but I mean, the newer pop punk bands, Sum 41 favorite, Blink-182 second, Green Day third. I don't like all their stuff, but I like them.
Detention fourth.
Well, they're not really pop punk specifically.
That's
they're kind of all kinds of genres.
Yeah, you're right. But that's what they're going for.
Those kids, people in certain age groups, they grow up with the internet, so their genres are they have access to all genres all the time. So it's it's like 100 gecs. You'll listen to their albums and hear every bit of every genre that's happened since the 70s and 80s and 90s and 2000s. Yep. You'll hear it all represented in their songs. Remember Turk 182 guy. Now Turk 182. There was a guy, it wasn't Turk 182, it was another word 182, and it was the first graffiti artist ever. Was it Turk? It was something 182 was the first graffiti artist. You can Google it. Google graffiti artist 182, and I bet you the very first graffiti artist ever, I believe it's from New York, will come up. I mean, I'm not talking about, Caveman, I guess, were graffiti artists too, but the first real tagger, hip hop style tagger, I think it was Tacky 182.
Oh, thank you, Cardinal Stan.
What? No, see, I've never been a fan of those bands. Even though I love Greg Hetson, who's in Bad Religion. I love him. I've never liked Bad Religion, NoFX, or The Offspring, ever. Like, I don't want to say I hate, but I do not like The Offspring vocals. It's irritating. It always reminds me of that one song they did, Keep Them Separated.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that song. I wanted to punch that song in the head. And
I actually liked it.
Yeah, keep them separated. It's like, God, yeah. Why do you want to make a joke song? Oh, this fucking joke song.
Yeah, I was okay with that.
But you know what? I didn't expect to like any pop punk. I mean, I expected like Ramones, Descendants, but the stuff that was it was presented as pop punk and advertised as pop punk. Never thought I would like it, but I really do. It's the same reason that I like Cheap Trick. It's the same reason I like, any kind of pop rock.
I like a lot.
Cardinal, I forgot to do this for you.
And I'm with you, Amina. I do too. I love the Offspring. I've seen them many times, and the Dickies have been playing with them. So it's like, yeah, they're all friends.
Who?
The Dickies.
Played with who?
Are you interrupting? Come on, play with
who are they playing with?
Play with your toy.
Who is Dickies playing with?
No, they're friends with the Offspring. They've been doing punk rock bowling. They've been like,
well, they're friends with NoFX too because they were on their label for a minute.
Oh yeah, true.
But the NoFX guy is the guy that rejected that Blink-183 song because he thought it was making fun of Blink-182 and he wouldn't put it out. So that's why it didn't get put out to now. So Fat Mike, have some balls, dude. Come on. It's not even against
Green Day is awesome live.
The song. Oh yeah, I saw them just recently. Green Day.
And I didn't know them well, and I at my college at the time I just started back and went to Kent State, and in Geauga County near where Mike and I were, there was this festival called Endfest, and Green Day played, and it was their Dookie tour. So it was amazing.
A long time ago. Yeah, I didn't see them back then, but I saw them real recently when they have their huge show. Now they have a show that's just, it's like so over the top crazy. But they played with Weezer or Ween. What's the biggest band, Ween or Weezer?
Weezer.
Okay, Weezer. So they played with Weezer. Weezer was opening. I didn't even think I'd like Weezer, but I really liked Weezer. They were a great live band.
See, and I told you that. I know a lot of people don't like them. I like
their records, but I love their live show.
Yeah. I don't like all the records.
The singer's really interesting guy. He's a real weirdo. So anyway,
he is.
Green Day blew me. They had such a big, huge rock show. It was great. I loved seeing them. It just happened to be that an old tour manager for DEVO was tour managing Green Day, and then another friend of mine was tour managing Weezer. And they were both on the same tour, and they both reached out to me and said, hey, if you want to come to the show, let us know. And I was like, well, I have to now because I know 2 tour managers on the tour.
Hey, Cardinal said that he just see yeah.
What did you open for Green Day?
I was gonna say
a jar of mayonnaise.
Gil, it was 94 that I saw that this tour. So what?
Well, you know, I got to go through the motions, Cardinal. I know you don't care, but I got a funny story. Well, you know, our friend Ann, who comes here sometimes, she had an interesting meeting with Green Day early on before they were playing big places when they first started, because she knew she was in touch with a bunch of punk bands, and so somehow she got in touch with them and was invited to be on a tour with them, and went on the tour. But she said they were
somehow
mean to her.
We are talking about our friend Ann, right?
Did she just pop in? Did she just pop in?
No, I'm just saying. Gee, I don't know how.
Huh?
Hello, she's gorgeous, of course.
I'm not talking about her because well, I mean, back in the day, she was just hanging out with lots of rock bands, and so somehow she got on this tour. But she said they were really mean to her, probably because she didn't look, I don't know, punk rock or whatever. But they were really mean to her, and she didn't know why. She hasn't liked Green Day since. There's one Green Offspring song that's a direct ripoff of. I don't even know what. Oh, blah 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 blah. I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Oh, come on! It's a Beatles song. You know all Beatles.
I don't know any Beatles. I know Temporary Secretary. That's all I have to know.
That's not Beatles. That's Paul.
That's like my same thing with Frank Zappa. The only Beatles song I really like is that Paul McCartney solo, Temporary Secretary. That's it. And the only Zappa, Valley Girl. Done.
And if anybody that doesn't know that song, it's amazing. It's on McCartney 2. Buy the record just for that song because it is totally Devo.
I let Jerry Casale hear that for the first time a few years ago, and all I could say was, "Man, that's some heavy Devo damage." It is. It's really great. It's a sick song, and there's actually on YouTube somewhere. There's a recording of him playing it live. He only played it live one time, I think, in his whole career, and it was maybe 5 or 10 years ago or something. Plays it live. It's insane. It's a really insane song. But yeah, I'm like that with some bands. You know, I like ones like Led Zeppelin or The Who or Rolling Stones. Like, you know, the Rolling Stones song that comes to mind is Shattered. I love Shattered. I don't really like many Rolling Stones songs or Led Zeppelin. I don't like a lot of Led Zeppelin.
And see, like Stones, I like some of their later stuff.
Well, I mean, obviously people love them, right? I get it. But I'm just saying from my own standpoint, I can't think of a Stones song that I like more than Shattered. And I can't think of a Who song that I like right now. I can't think of a...
Dude, there's a lot of good Who songs.
But I mean, they're
is a great album.
They're so common to my brain that I can't even think of them.
I mean, Who Are You? It was the first time that the word, the F word was pushed through, the powers that be, and it was on national radio.
Well, yeah, but I didn't get off on that. I was just for me, when I was growing up, my older brother and my older sister listened to that stuff. So I thought, oh, that's older people music. That's not for me. I need to find
moving down to Cardinal Sin.
God almighty, Cardinal Sin. You're going to look, the clown alarm is going off. I guess Cardinal just wants you to be well aware, Tim, there's a clown in the room.
That clown
could hurt you.
Is about to go off.
Green Day played the Outhouse, a local legendary punk club where we get national touring acts and local men's. I think that's maybe local bands.
What would they open for them? What would they open for them?
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, and like I said, I saw him 94.
Oh, I do like that one. Yeah, that's a weird one. It's a really weird, but it's almost a little bit too tongue in cheek for me a little bit. But I do like. I mean, I'm sure there's a Who song and there's a Rolling Stone song or Led Zeppelin that I could pick out at some point, but none of them come to mind except for that Shattered song. I love Shattered. I love McCartney too for the one song.
Yeah.
No, but I like the songs people hate, like the Christmas song that everybody hates. I love that song. It's so
simply having a wonderful Christmas.
Wonderful Christmas. Yeah, it's so sickeningly pop. I love it.
And Smash Machine says the Who is great.
The Who is great, I'm sure, but I can't think of any songs that I really like by them. I
mean, Athena, like I so much comes up to mind. Like, are you crazy?
Well, I mean, it's not that I'm crazy. It's just that I didn't. It wasn't part of my regiment musical listening.
Yes, it
So it didn't ingrain itself like other stuff. It didn't attract me because I was already put off by the fact that my older brother and sister were into it. Because I had to
No, I
rebel
understand, but I mean, I did play some of that, and no, I mean,
well, you like a lot of normal
everywhere.
mainstream stuff. Shit, fellas, got to bounce. Peace and chicken grease. Tony, love you. See you. Devotional. Peace. Yeah, so we're gonna be
Tony, man.
talking on here in 6 minutes.
And Tony, come on, let's make something happen for real.
What do you want?
No, we've.
I love McCartney and Wings a lot. I've heard some Wings stuff that I can listen to. The live Wings album. What's that live one with the side of the vehicle on the train or something?
That's the 3-record set.
Is it Over America, Wings Over America or something?
Yes, yeah.
Love that. I love some Paul McCartney and Wings.
I don't love that one. I like because that was
just gravitate more towards Wings than I do Beatles for some reason. I don't know. I'm a tricky species, man.
There's some good Beatles. I'm not a Beatles fan.
I'm sure there's some good. Look, I know there's some. I know the Beatles are gods. They're good. I know they're good. I know they don't do crap music. Yeah. I just never connected with it. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean I think it's crap. I just never made that connection.
I do.
The band Wayback Machine, Cardinal Sin. Yeah, he was in. Yeah, I know it is great music, but I just happen to like it. There's a lot of great music that I don't like. Yes, there we go, Miss You. Thank you for the link. Here we go. In just a few minutes, we're going over to Mr. Bizarro's.
We're gonna check out all those country tapes.
I do plan on walking downtown tonight around 11. I think.
No one's gonna be there with you
because I think it rains until midnight, so I have a little bit of time to walk before it rains. I like Boston's first album. That's a guilty pleasure.
That's one of my favorites.
It's only guilty because a lot of my friends hate it, but I'm not really guilty. I don't feel guilty about much of anything in my life, but Boston, I love that whole first album. Hey, Marie, bye. Okay, we're gonna too late for what? Bizarro. Yeah, see, that's Tim. That's what Tim does as a moderator. He puts links. He's on it. Marie, we'll see you next week for sure. Miss You, thank you for being here. Everybody, I'm going to end this by, I'm going to finish this whole thing here. Against my better judgment.
You mean that one shot glass?
Well, let's just remind people of all the wonderful things that K-Tel did, and then we'll sign out, okay? Now, Tim, if you could do one thing, I'm going to take you off the screen, but if you could still, I'm going to make you small, but make some kind of noise with your mouth or something while I show this picture, okay?
I can make some noise.
Okay, we'll do a minute or two of noise here. By Record Hound, by Miss You, by Smash Machine, by Boingo. Boingo, I didn't say hi to you. Dude, let me just pick up real quick. Boingo, hello. Good, thanks for being here. Hey, thanks, you all. I really do appreciate you being here. I'm not lying. I don't hang out with people very much, so this is good for me. So you guys be here. And we'll see you next time, and we will lull you to sleep with this great advertisement right here. The Doo-Dit. You ever wake up with a Doo-Dit in your pants?
I've heard you have.
Okay, while I'm showing the Doo-Dit, I'm going to drink, and then we're going to go, all right? I love you all. We'll see you at Aaron Bizarro's stream. It's rock and roll, right? Here we go.
He's doing it. He'll be right back. Own everything while he doing it.
All right, bye everybody. Hail Satan!